Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today in this video I want to do a comparison between 9th anniversary and 8th anniversary. After my reading the comments and whatnot from my videos and my poll poll that I did the other day, people were saying that the filler in the 1000 Above War anniversary was bad. In my opinion, I think it is the best filler that I've played during. I started at 6th anniversary. So anything before that, I don't have any knowledge of. That's whatever. But that I've played, I think that this is the best filler of any anniversary I played for part 1. Part 2 I'm not counting. I will say this. If people think that part 2 filler is going to be good, I kind of feel like it's going to be very mediocre. I've seen people say they want Trushikai Ichigo, Killgay, or Yatsu Unohana in there for part 2, which we should be getting news on the 26th most likely. I am struggling to even think they're going to even go past the 1000 of over Yamamoto, Yuha, and Aizen banner. I think that's going to be the cutoff point. But obviously, who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us and put really good filler. But either way, this is going between the 9th and the 8th anniversary. And yeah, I will be doing a video going over should you summon on this banner, and then or the Mugetsu banner, continue summoning on that one. I'll probably do that one. But I've seen people ask me in my streams or my comments, so I will probably do a video on that tomorrow. But this was the 8th anniversary banner. It has obviously the 2 8th anniversary characters. It had a mid-month premium from, I believe this is January, a seasonal Christmas character from 2022's. These are the same banner. Segunda Etapa Okiora, really good GQ character. Akon, a great support, and a very good, I think he was a decent potion character. He was super link slots. Mayuri was a good character for the Espada GQ. I believe it was melee. Uryu was, I think, was he top 1 speeded character at the time? He might, no, I think we had Macy. I think we had Macy at this point. So I think Macy was better than him, but he was still, like, I think a top 3 speed character. And then we had Ichigo, which I think was still the #1 mind attribute character at the time. I'm going off at the time of the banner dropping, by the way, not how it is now. Obviously, that would be insanely unfair, because then almost every single character here would be overshined. Grimmjow, I want to say he was like the only good super pot for technique, because then, or did we? No, I think we already had Uryu. We already had Uryu, which I think Uryu was better than him, because we got him, the Uryu, after 7th anniversary, and then we got 6th anniversary Aizen. Had to double check the timeline, but yes, Uryu was the 2022 character. 8th anniversary was 2023, so yeah. We already had the Tech Uryu, which I think is a better character than the Grimmjow. But he's not a bad character. And then we had 6th anniversary Aizen, who was the best ranged Captain Killer at the time until we got Bambi. And even then, it's still a case for 6th anniversary Aizen because he's also premium, so you can probably have more dupes into him. So like, it was a good banner. Like, there was value. You know, you had a drop-up farmer, a decent character. He had good damage, but outside of that, it was okay. A decent potion farmer, a side GQ, a debuffer, I don't believe Very Hard Gilquist is out yet, so I don't think anybody really used Akon for Gilquist. He was mainly just a super potion farmer, so his value wasn't really there yet until... No, it was. No, it was. My bad. It was out. So yeah, him and Yatsu would have been one of the best characters for the Captain and Soul Reaper melee Gilquist. My bad. I forgot. I'm going off the 8th anni. My bad. Espada week, he was a pretty usable character. Uryu, I think, was one of the best melee Aron cards when this banner dropped. Either way, he was still very good still. I remember using him, especially for Limit Breaker as well. 7th anniversary Ichigo is still the best range Aron card character. And then obviously Grimmjow Potion and 6th anniversary Aizen. But now we have this banner. This banner, I think it's better in my eyes. I genuinely do. I think it's way better. You have Kani and Kampachi. Also, I didn't even go over 8th anniversary Ichigo and White. My bad. I literally just glazed right over them. White was the best character in the game at the time, I believe, from what I'm remembering, because Yatsu was the next character to overtake him. But I think at the time, this 8th anniversary White was the best character in the game. his damage was insane. He was good in literally everything, guild quest, IUT, anything you could think of realistically. Even usable in PvP, which was weird. That was a weird time. 8th anniversary Ichigo, his damage wasn't there. He had very consistent damage, but he was very good. I liked him. He was very consistent. He was good in guild quest. Was he exceptional? No. He was able to do anything autoable. Absolutely love that. I like this type of character. It's not the insane damage dealer for GQ, but overall I like the character. So yeah, it's a good banner, but I still think this banner is vastly superior. So you have Gremmy, who far surpasses every other technique character in the game. You have Kenny, who surpasses the best speed character in the entire game. The only thing that I guess is kind of holding him back is the fact that they only have one killer. So that's basically it. And then I guess Kenpachi doesn't have complete status immunity. Just jump over the pools. It really isn't that hard. And he does so much damage, you don't even need to stay at full stamina damage. And if you're using him in guild quest, he's always going to have the weakening on the ground in that guild quest. So it doesn't make that big of a difference. Would it be nice? Yes, I'm just saying it's not that big of a deal. Rukia is the best NAD character for Melee Espada, unless maybe you have more dupes on the Party Time Aizen, then fair enough. But I still think she is probably the better character to use if they're both 1-5. Wondervoice is a good melee character for side GQ in no affiliation. Iba is, I believe, the only SP character for Sternritter, Ranged Sternritter week. If that's the right one. But I will say, him and Soiflin I think are very easily replaceable. I would have much rather preferred 7th anniversary characters or anybody else. I won't lie, it's not a perfect banner. I still think it's a very, very good banner. Haruka is the best ranged hollow character up until we got Gremmy. So, you know, I guess he kind of replaces her, but she's still good. Soifan is a good side in Guild Quest, basically to boost any of your technique SP characters like Safui Toshiro, Ichibei, and I believe those are the only two at the moment that we have that are realistically going to be for that. Maybe there's more, I just can't remember off the top of my head. And we have Christmas now, the best ranged Captain Killer as a booster. She also has a multi-barrier. She has herself complete status immunity, not shared. Also, she has the enhanced boost, so 43% attack, focus, and defense. That's going to be very, very nice. Parasol Rukia, very good character. Basically is exceptional everywhere in the game, except for Guild Quest. Unfortunately, her Guild Quest potential did get squandered because of her SA2, doing only 1 damage, slower recharge. But outside of that, I really like her. She's really good, does really good damage. Her strong attack kit is good enough. And then Halloween Toshiro is arguably the best range Quincy killer with his Akon setup team. Akon, Shinji, he just gets the same amount of damage. He has the barrage attack. He has the trap, SA3. He's just a very good character for it. So thankfully they ended up fixing him. So if you get him, he's going to be exceptional in range Quincy. And then 8th anniversary Ichigo and White are still very, very good characters. White did get power crept in terms of the GQs he's in, but he's still a phenomenal character, especially if you have him max incented, which he is premium, so maybe you did, maybe you pulled him from tickets, or maybe you max incented him on the last banner, or maybe you can max incented him from this banner, which is really, really good. Same thing for Ichigo. Really good character, really consistent, and he does pretty good in Limit Breaker, he does good in Guild Quest, and he does exceptional in IT. The rates, by the way, I didn't go over the rates, but it is a 6% overall chance. The only downside, I guess, is that there's 12 characters instead of 9, like on this banner, the Mugetsu banner. So when you get to a guaranteed pity, like a 5, 10, 15 step, you have a higher chance of not pulling, or a lower chance of pulling the exact character you want. But they don't have the awful 1.5% filler where you can pull like a premium 2016 character or something like that. I believe last year's also did have that, and this banner only had the 7-step format, which is the worst format in BBS history. It is god-awful. If you're new and you don't know what that means, this was before pity was a thing. You could only go to, was it step 6? It's either step 6 or 5. I don't remember exactly when you got the 5-star, but you got a 5-star on step 5 or 6. And then you just get one of the guaranteed feature characters, and then that is literally it. And then after that, it's all 250 orbs down the drain, 66% rate. It is an atrocious banner format, and I'm so glad they changed it. Now, obviously, would I have loved if they gave the format this. Yes, that would have been outstanding. A guaranteed character of your choosing of the 3 new characters, or 2 in this case on this banner. A guaranteed character at 10 steps would have been absolutely insane. But I think they're not doing that for Annie Part 1, because then you could just go 10 steps, get the character you want, and then just dip and immediately bounce for Part 2, which is probably what they don't want you to do for an anniversary. They want you to summon. But this banner format is better. I think all of the filler are pretty much better, except for the fact that Soifun and I think Iba could have been replaced for the 7th anniversary characters. And outside of that, I don't think there's a single better thing that the 8th anniversary banner did. I guess there's less GQ oriented characters, I guess, but GQ right now is one of the best ways to get orbs in the entire game, outside of, I guess, Senkaman. It's a very good way to get more players to do guild quests as well if they pull on these characters. Also, a lot of these characters were very, very, very easy skips. Rukia, a mid-month NAD character with Aranero, a very mediocre plus 10 potion, super potion character. It's whatever. The only reason I would have summoned on this banner is because of Halibut, which I did. So he was a whatever. This banner, this character was not good. Ikaku was the main pick for the ranged Squad 0 character, but it was a mid-month character, so yet again, most people probably skipped. Veruca was coming right off of the end of year, so I absolutely doubt most people summoned for her. Soifun, yet again, it was a mid-month. All of the banner was very mediocre, except for a side GQ character. And for the time, like, it was a right after end of month, so like you're probably gonna be broke on orbs. I don't think spending on her would have been the best idea. Most people were probably thinking saving for March or April, when a big banner could possibly drop, like maybe you know, we were thinking 1000 above or something. Nell was right before anniversary, so I don't think very many people summoned. Rukia was like the only good character on the banner. Ikaku's a good potion farmer, but I wasn't that impressed with his kits, and so I did summon because it was Rukia, but like you know what I mean. Like I think most people probably skipped this character. Toshiro was a mid-month, a very good mid-month character, but you know, a lot of these are just mid-months that most people probably skipped. And then these characters were anniversary characters, premium, so I feel like most people would have these if they started at 8th Annie. That's just my theory. So, yeah, I think most people probably skipped these characters from my live stream. I saw people saying, like, oh, I only have 4 of these characters, or, oh, I literally have none of these characters. So there's going to be a bunch of filler that you could potentially get. Obviously, it's subjective, because, you know, maybe some people summon, and they pull one character from each of the banners, and they somehow pulled all the characters on the banner. And then, yeah, that's unfortunate, because, you know, then you would have less new characters to pull. But for me personally, I've summoned quite a bit, and I only got her from tickets. I got him because I went 16 cents for Halibel. I don't believe I have Iba. I could just be wrong, but I don't believe I have him. I do need dupes for Aruka. I need Soifun. I need Nelio. I would love dupes for her. I would love a Toshiro. I need dupes for White. I need dupes for 8th Anniversary Ichigo. So this banner is very, very good for me. On this banner, realistically, all I was going for was 7th Anniversary Ichigo dupes and the 2 Annie characters. I didn't really need any of the other characters on this banner because I didn't really use them, and Uri was already max transcended. So, let me hear your thoughts down below. Let me know if you want a video of me comparing this banner to this banner. I saw Aaron Arrow did a video of it though, so it's like I didn't really want to do that. But if you guys want a video on it, I will do it. But yeah, let me see your thoughts on the banner. I've seen people say this is a terrible banner, and I don't see it. Like, yes, there's some characters on here that are like, it's not that great. I could bring up Grand Cross's banner. I will bring it up, actually. It's abysmal. No, I won't. I won't do it. Grand Cross's anniversary banners are always garbage. I don't like it. There's like, if you think 12 characters are bad, they have like 20 characters on that banner, bro. That is awful. And they only have 3 pity 5-stars, so, or SSRs, so, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, take care. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Peace out.